Bud, can you introduce the new players for us?
Be glad to. This is Steve Ricks from Lafayette. He's a senior, and we hope to see a lot of action from Steve this year. Next is Dan Sauer from Jackson, Michigan, and Dan's our biggest boy, and last year he had the unfortunate problem of a bad knee, and this year we hope to see a lot of action from him also. This is Mike Holland, who is from Muncie and played down here at Southside. So our limited action last year, but we think that Mike's ready to come this year. This is Marzine Moore from Fort Wayne Central. Marzine was one of our outstanding performers last year, and this year he's a junior, and we expect big things here too. And Ronnie was one of our outstanding freshmen. This is Ron Fields from Fort Wayne Central. He's a sophomore and is striving right now for a first string position. Steve Tucker from Christmas Attics in Indianapolis was one of our outstanding performers last year with the freshmen, and Steve is 6'3", a sophomore and a fine performer. Gary Miller is a welcome sight again this year. He's a senior, was one of our outstanding performers last year, one of our leading scorers, and this year you'll see Gary out at the guard position. Barry Kennedy was one of our starting guards last year, and he's now living in Muncie. He's a senior, and we expect to see him as leading us this year. Next is another Muncie boy, Rick Anderson. Rick's a junior, one of our guards. It's our limited action last year, and he's striving right now for a first string guard position. Randy Frederick from Crawfordsville, one of our outstanding performers on the freshman last year, and he is another guard working for a position. Dale Flannery is from DeSoto, from Delaware County here, was an outstanding performer in the county tournament a couple of years ago, and Dale's coming along. We're working him as a forward and also as a guard. Next is Steve Burlingame from Mooresville, Indiana, south of Indianapolis. Steve was our highest percentage shooter last year on the freshman. He's a 6'2" guard, and we expect a lot of things from Steve. This is Mike Cummings from Fort Wayne North, and Mike was one of our guards on the freshman team last year. He's about 6 foot. And last is Ron Williams from Shortridge, played on some of those fine Shortridge teams a couple years ago. He's a sophomore. We expect a lot from Ron.
Okay, there's the 1968 Ball State team. Looks like a good-looking crew. Lots of luck to you, bud.
A good-looking crew. We hope that we can perform that way.
Okay, thank you very much.